but not this.
Oh, good. I got it. Okay.
There you
Awesome.
go.
All
Awesome.
right. We're here. What's going on?
Okay. Oh, well, I'm here doing all kinds of things, crossing my T's and dotting my I's and preparing for Friday. So,
It's wonderful.
yeah, it's just a lot of running around, a lot of things to get finished up and things like that. So,
Well,
we're
I
excited. We're
appreciate,
excited about having you.
everything you're doing with the Monique Woolley Foundation, and it's very inspiring that you are trying your best to help people who, have taken their own life in the past, got depressed, got on drugs, and we live in a world right now that's getting crazier and crazier. So we need to do our best to help people that are in need, that are suffering, and
Yes.
there's a lot of selfishness in the entertainment industry, and I really do believe that if people realize that if they help someone else, not just does it make them feel good inside, but they're giving back to the Lord and Jesus, and
Yeah,
it brings enlightenment onto the world. And when you smile, the world smiles back. And
that's right.
I try my best with my voice as a public figure to make people hear that.
Hmm.
And the more that we do that, we can prevent war, we can prevent violence, we can prevent these crazy mass shootings that are happening 3, 4 times a week. I mean, it's
Yes.
never been like this before. So
Hmm.
I really love what you're doing with the foundation. I've read through the whole website.
Oh,
Um,
thank you.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, we wouldn't be having this conversation if it wasn't for my daughter committing suicide 10 years ago.
Oh,
She was at the age of 33 years old.
oh,
She was my firstborn, so I do have three other children. Her name was Monique Juvenine Woolley, and she would have been 44 years old this year.
oh.
But she was suffering through mental health and depression, and we fought a good fight of faith, I must say. I knew about the situation,
Mm,
but it was a choice that she made that she didn't want to be in the system because of baby daddy situation, because of her son, and so on and so forth. And so, with that being said, she did not want to go and be labeled
mm.
as having mental health. And that is a problem. And that's what we're trying to change today, um, is because people, there are help, they can be helped.
Right.
I mean, there's a solution to the problem,
Yeah.
but people don't want to be labeled as crazy or, the stigma that's around mental health. We as a people need to stop the madness,
Well, I mean,
and
people make assumptions that if you have a mental disability that you're crazy, but that's not true because
that's not
98%
true.
of people actually have some kind of disability. I mean, even if it's ADHD, whatever. I mean,
Right,
human.
right.
I've never met anybody that's perfect. I mean, that's physically impossible. It
Exactly.
doesn't work that way. There's
Exactly.
nothing in this world that's perfect. So mental
Hmm.
health is something that the world deals with, and not just do they deal with, but they need to be open about it.
Yes.
But on top of that, people should seek treatment because if they do, these violent incidents that are happening all the time will stop because if
Yes.
they're seeking help and getting medication. I mean, or they're doing the holistic route, whatever they want to, do. It depends on them. We could
Mhm.
bring peace back to the world.
Exactly, exactly. And I'm all for that. That is one of our, things that we have in mind to create and let the world know that they're not alone, for one thing, and that it's curable, we can get help. Although each and every single person is unique. Everyone
Right.
have their own unique situation, and we want to meet them right where they at and to make a difference in their life and let them know that they're valued, they love, they have a purpose in life. You know what I mean? So let's figure out what your purpose is. Let's work on those things. You know what I
Is
mean?
that,
And
and
so,
then we should also help raise money for people who
yeah,
maybe don't have resources to
that's
find a psychiatrist and a good one because they're expensive. I
exactly.
mean, they cost
Yes,
thousands of dollars, and
yes.
people don't
Mhm.
have the ability to do that. And if they don't seek treatment, then that mental health disability that they have,
Mhm.
unfortunately can get worse. And if
Exactly.
left untreated, it's like a fire that's burning in the brain that gets worse. It becomes a forest fire, and if you don't extinguish
Mhm.
it, it gets way out of control. And I know this because I
Way
have
out of
an
control.
uncle who actually works in psychiatry, and he deals with
Mm,
stuff all the time. I mean, it's every day that he meets someone, or that's having a mental breakdown, and whether it's medication or holistic route, they have to do
right?
it. But those medications and those treatments they go through are not cheap. They cost
They're
money
not.
a lot.
They're not. And it's for that reason that we want the influencers like yourself and those who have to and to give to us to help them. You know, what I mean, it takes a village. It takes a village. We can't do it by ourselves. It's expensive.
Mhm.
And but if we can just, save a few for now, you know what I mean?
Right, and we are, but I mean, I don't think that's enough because we need
Yeah,
to do a lot
it's not
more. Not
enough.
enough people are really concerned about it because they're more concerned about themselves, and they live in a narcissistic world where they think it's all about them and they don't care about giving back to the world. And the problem with that is narcissism is the peer of evil, and that's also another disability too, because
Right, right, right. Absolutely.
if you think all
Absolutely. I
about
agree.
yourself and you don't have a teamwork mentality where if you see one of your friends is in trouble, you don't want to help them, then that's shameful. And we need to
Right, right.
look back onto God and the Lord and realize we were brought on this world to provide world peace. And we really
Absolutely.
need to do that every day. If you ever hear a friend that's having some problem and they don't want to call the mental psychiatry or the institution, you do it for them. Sorry, I mean you
Mhm.
do it because if they don't, they're gonna go on the street and do whatever. Yeah.
Right, right, right.
So
Well, it's a law of attraction. It be given unto you, and I truly believe in that. I'm a giver, so I'm always giving. I give my time, I give my energy, I give my, and I'll give you my shirt, my last shirt, and I'll take it off my back, and I'll give it to you. But
yeah, that's what we should do, And
yeah,
if we're walking down the street, I mean, I'll see a homeless person, give them $100 and give them my
mm-hmm,
food. I don't care. I don't need it.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I don't need fancy clothes. I need maybe a few to look like a performer, and then that's it. I mean, I like
Right.
to go and give back to the homeless and go and help them because they have severe mental problems. I mean,
Mhm.
they're suffering and they need somebody there to help them get back on their feet and get rehabilitated to be able to go, live a life. They had families,
Exactly.
they had kids, they still have kids, but they're homeless. Something happened and they lost control of reality and they're on the street. But they were most of them are very successful people.
Yeah, it's very talented, very talented. I've had the
Yeah.
opportunity to volunteer on quite a few organizations who feed the homeless and especially when it was during Thanksgiving, you know what I mean, and the holidays where, you see the mothers and daughters and children out in the street and it's Christmas, it's cold, and I have another friend who goes and give out blankets. So we would go and give out the blankets to all the kids and give the gifts to them and things like that. The Monique Woolley Foundation did do that. We at our gala last year,
Mm,
we had the entry was for you to for in, each individual to bring an unwrapped gift.
mm,
And so we got that and we wrapped the gifts and gave it to the children, and they were so thankful and began to tell you. It's like, well, tears came in my eyes when I looked at the heart of the mother, where they was just saying, thank you, thank you, thank you,
mm,
thank you so much, because they
mm,
weren't able to put that smile in the kid's heart, but we
mm,
did. And so
mm.
I often volunteer to those kind of organizations who feed the homeless and things like that, because like I said, and like you said, and I commend you for, all that you do, but
Thank you.
it's all about, give and it be given unto you. So that's a beautiful thing.
Totally. Yeah, and
Yeah.
New York City is a hotspot for people who have gone crazy. There's a lot of it there. If you walk in Times Square right now, there's homeless people on every
Yeah,
corner.
I lived in New York. I'm a native New
Oh,
Yorker.
so you've seen that in New York City. It's even worse than LA. It's
Oh, I know, I know. I have family in New York. I lived there. I had the opportunity to live in New York, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Bronx, and it's really, I mean, it's everywhere. Okay, let's get real. I mean, mental health does not discriminate. Mental health
it's
is
everywhere.
everywhere, and it happens to any one of us. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so, and that's why it's important for us to bring more awareness of what one can do, how one can identify it, how we can help the families, to recognize it and know the difference between if their children is going into the darkness and what happens to them, help someone who is not understanding of where they at, because some people don't even know that when they describe themselves as being sad and not wanting to eat or don't want to wake up or don't want to even comb my hair or
Well, yeah,
brush
but
my
that's another thing. Sometimes I might not tell you. So if you have kids and they're feeling that way, you need to, I guess we just need to be able to sense ourselves what's going on, because if they keep it to themselves, at least we know what to look for, the indicators,
hmm
and
yeah.
we could take action first as parents,
hmm
kids who are
hmm
struggling, because a lot of them won't tell you. They'll maybe feel like they feel bad about themselves. They think they're crazy for saying it, but they're not. They're just going through something,
right.
and they need to speak up so that they could seek
Yeah.
proper treatment, because it's so sad what's going on. I mean, you live
Yeah, well,
this
first and foremost.
once. You live this life once, you only live it once, and you get one shot to do what you love, and
Mhm.
once you're gone, you're gone. So I would live your full life. I wouldn't want to see anybody, say, "Oh, I don't like it. I want to take my life," because that's sad. I mean, you have your whole life ahead of you. You could do all kinds of amazing things. I mean, Howard Hughes also had problems too, unfortunately. But
Yeah,
I mean, look at who he
right.
was. They found a way to overcome it somehow. And it takes a lot of work by all means, but some of the most brilliant people in the world, the most brilliant actually have mental illness, and they talk about it too on the news. I mean, Demi Lovato is very open about it, and I respect her for that, because she goes on television and talks about how mental health needs to be more vocal, more people need to talk about it and speak about it.
hmm
And they do, they really do. So I think what you're doing is really good, but I think we
Thank
could
you.
make it even more high up. We could spread it to
Yes.
the whole world. I really hope
Absolutely.
to do that.
Absolutely. I would love this. I'm 65 years old right now, and I want this to outlive me. Okay. I definitely want this to outlive me because it's of importance that the legacy of my daughter lives on.
Right, right.
Yes, it happened, but everything happens for a reason. And like I said before, if she didn't commit suicide, you and I would not be having this conversation. I probably would do in wardrobe and dressing you, as part of personality, because that's what I've been doing as a
Oh, you do
stylist for a
makeup and
long
styling
time.
and hair and fashion? You style people and
Oh
then,
yeah. Oh yeah. I've done that for 42 years. Monique was a makeup artist and I
oh,
did wardrobe and I worked with individual designers and
wow.
it was buyers that I was selling these garments to,
Oh,
and
wow.
they had a different boutiques, small boutiques, and it was one of a kind pieces and things like that. That's why I have wall to wall closet of clothes forever and ever. Amen. People always look to say, "Oh, what is Amour going to wear this time?" But I'm always doing something with my clothing. I don't, if I
Wow.
buy something, I'm always putting bling bling and doing something different to it to make it my own. You know what I mean? Because when you
Yeah.
go places, you see people wearing the same thing, and I don't like that. And so
So you
I
address,
will.
public figures, keynote speakers, movie stars,
Mhm.
singers, models.
I've done that for 42 years, and
Wow,
now
that's
right
great.
now what I do is this organization. I've committed myself and my time and my
Wow.
everything to it, and that
Wow.
is to grow it, to make it bigger than life, to make it to where we saving people's in the thousands, in the billions, and
Mm.
that's how I'm thinking, that's my
Well, and the
thoughts.
billions would be great because that means
Yes,
the whole
yes,
world,
yes, we can. And you know what? We
Mhm.
can. We can, we can if we put our mind to it, and it's all about mindset. And I have that mindset, or else I wouldn't be here today. You know what I mean? I still, people say, do you have a full team? No, I don't have a full team. Most 99.9% of everything so far. And I'm not too
Um,
proud to say it, because there's no I in a team, but
right, and it's harder to get things done at,
it's hard,
at fast
but
speed, you know?
mhm. But
Yeah,
it's you have to understand where I'm at with this. This is my baby. This is something that I'm growing, and it's also a business, so it's not nothing to be played with, but
yeah,
we have to get the people to align with us, who understand the mission, to see the vision, and want to give. Okay,
right.
because basically what we need right now is money.
Hmm.
Okay, we need the money to build the foundation of the spa a sanctuary that I have in mind, that is so clear for me. I can sketch it for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right now we're mobile, and wherever they need us, we will be there. But it's important to have a space where people can come to, and we have all the principles in line. But we need an investor, someone who believe
Yeah,
in us, and who
right.
who would really make it happen for us. But until then, I'm gonna thrive, baby. I'm
Right.
gonna do all
But
that I
when
need
you
to
get
do.
on, well,
Okay.
I'm sure you will get on that whole next level scale. And when you do at that ultimate,
Mhm,
level, I mean, when it
mhm.
hits the whole world, I mean, people will really start to recognize the importance of
Absolutely.
that mental health. We want it to be at the point where anybody who has a mental health problem, they speak about it. We have to
Right,
get it to the point where there's not a single person who keeps it to themselves. I mean, I don't
right.
know if I could compare it to AI, how like the whole world's using AI, because I don't
Yes, everybody is.
right. I mean, okay, AI is cool, but I don't care for it too much, but somewhat I do. But we would like to get mental health to be at the point where people are using AI every day. We want them to also talk about mental health the same amount that they use AI. It needs to be on a mass
Right.
scale where the whole world is using it every single day.
Absolutely. And I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So this
Definitely.
event you're doing on Friday is very exciting. It's at a very nice
Thank
venue,
you.
and you've
Thank you.
done a great job. And I appreciate you, looking out for me and my celebrities. And Freddie's
Mhm.
great. He's a great PR.
Yes,
I've been working with him for a while. And
that's
shout out
awesome.
to the Easy Way, Go Time, Dr. Eric Zuley.
Yes, yes, yes.
And
I
you
had an
still have the
opportunity.
gold chain on, gold Christ chain. We're doing a gold for God, and you have a gold carpet too, which I like because
That's
we do
right.
our
Thank
carpets
you.
gold.
Yeah.
I know you were also at Top Talent Hollywood, right?
Yes, I was.
Great, that's great. So yeah, we're gonna be doing good things on Friday. You got
Yes.
EZWay Ambassador, award-winning recording artist, and I call myself a motivational hip hop recording artist, not rap. I don't want
Awesome.
to be associated with rap because it talks
Okay.
about explicit language. Yeah, motivational hip hop. I like to use my words to bring peace to the world. I kind of do this thing where I freestyle like Dr. Eric, and then I put some words of motivation in it. It's like
Uh-huh.
a little bit of singing and then a little bit of motivation. It's different. It's got a special tune to it. You know what I mean? And
I tried to get a hold of Eric and invited him, so I'm not sure he hasn't RSVP'd yet, so I'm not sure if he's going to show up.
we're busy, the easy way
Yes, I know.
we're doing big things. And yeah,
Mhm.
but no, I mean we're it's great. I mean, I'm very inspired, and
Yeah,
Eric's been like family and a mentor in me, and
good.
very
Awesome.
motivating, made me believe that everything is possible, and the easy
Yes,
made me believe, and it's changed my entire life. That's what it's done. And
that's
Freddie has been
good.
there by my side helping me, and I just feel so grateful to have good friends around me supporting me, and I'm supporting them and reciprocating to them to make sure that we could
That's right.
come together and bring an ultimate successful product, which is what you're doing too with the Monique Woolley Foundation. And the sky is
Amen.
the limit, and you could definitely go anywhere you want with this thing. And I'm very impressed with what you've done so far. You've made
Thank you.
phenomenal progress because I've looked at all your events. I've checked them out. They're really good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, this
We
is
we
gonna be
try,
fun.
It's all
It's
about a,
gonna be fun because we have motivational people coming
yes,
together. It's fun at the same
I
time, but
know,
we're talking about
it's gonna be spectacular.
right. It's a sensitive topic, but we're having fun by talking about
Yes,
it, but also laughing a little bit to make people smile, you know? Because
exactly.
so many people are frowning and they're all like tense, and I'm like, chill, you gotta smile a bit, you know?
Yes.
Laugh, laugh, you know? There you go, laugh, yeah.
Absolutely. I believe that laughter is the best medicine. We
Yes,
do
it is.
we do have a comedian, okay? We do have a comedian coming in. Yeah, she's gonna come. She's very good. She's funny. And I think that she's gonna fit in just right with what we're doing and how we're doing it. So it is gonna be a beautiful, beautiful event. I believe it's going to be our whole purpose to say that we're celebrating life. We want to tell
Right,
there that it's okay not to be okay, that life is beautiful. It's all
right.
what you make it. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? What you going through is only temporary. Let's get to the root of the problem. Let's evaluate. Let's talk about it. These are tough conversations, but these tough conversations need to be had.
Need to be had, and they need to be had every day by the whole world.
Every
That's
day,
the goal,
man.
right? By the whole world. Right.
I want this to be international. I'm Haitian, my family's from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, and I'm all about, the global thing of making this
Global, the whole
totally
world needs to do this.
international,
The whole world. We need to have
totally
every
international.
single kid that's going to school right now that's getting bullied to come talk about it.
Okay, amen. Amen. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And it's really, really tough because
yeah.
today I just happened to speak to someone who their child is no longer here because they
Oh
committed
no.
suicide because
Oh,
of bullying. And
oh.
it was really hard to hear. It's always hard to hear that, a loss of a child and the mom having to tell about it. But it's been 20 years for her, and she's finally want to share it with us, and she will be one of our survivors who are going to be celebrating on December the 6th,
And
which is going
bullying
to
is a
be
crime. It should stop. I don't know why kids like
it
cyber.
is a crime.
It's
Oh
so
my goodness.
bad.
It is,
And
it
then they
should be.
also,
I
what do
mean,
they do? Cyberbullying, right? They do it on the internet and they like spam each other. Come
right.
on. I mean, there's more to life than that. I mean, really, that's all you can think about.
Yeah.
Positive, you know what I mean? Go say, good
Yes.
job. I'm proud of you for what you've done. I'm so impressed. How can I support you get better? I hope you
Right.
support me. Peace,
Hmm.
calm, world peace.
Hmm.
Exactly.
That's
Bullying is
right.
a
That's right.
crime, guys. No bullying at all. We need to
No,
stop.
no, I don't tolerate bullying. And
Yeah,
it's just not a good thing. It's
no.
not a positive thing. It's not a healthy thing. So I just like,
If you
no.
have something to say, make sure it's something nice. Because if you have something nice to say it.
Yeah, and if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say
Don't
that.
say it. Yeah, come on, kids. Yeah, you're in college and high school. You know better. As a kid. Come on. I mean, Quintillion taught you that stuff when you were growing up.
Absolutely.
Wow. Well, it's
I agree 100%.
a blessed Tuesday afternoon. We're going in the summer,
Mhm.
and it's been a splendid year for me so far.
That is
Filled
so wonderful.
with
Good to hear.
and doing the Gold for God Easy Way movement and the Easy Way interactive app and the Easy Way family and Freddie. And then you're just so amazing. I appreciate you. I
For
appreciate you.
you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I mean, look what you're doing now. So
Right.
I really appreciate that.
Everything's
Thank
possible.
you.
I tell people this that if you really want to do something with your life, if you want to succeed at what you do, I know it's crazy because you see it like Mount Everest. You're like, how on earth could I possibly get there? And then I was a kid, watching movie stars and music stars and celebrities on TV, wondering how could I be near them? Like I just watched it like that, and then out of nowhere, I'm in the right place at the right time. I meet one person that leads me to another, and I'm around A-list celebrities as one of them myself all the time. And it's like
That's
regular
beautiful.
for me on the phone with them, talking to them, performing with them. I mean, it just shows that if you really want to do something and if you believe in God and also are kind and you spread kindness to the world, and even if they say something bad to you, you come back to it with positivity that anything you want to do in life, if you remain positive, is possible. And anybody who has a dream in this world, they have to believe in that dream and tell themselves they could do it. Never be negative, because the moment you are frozen in the water. If you want to swim and you want to swim to the finish line, the only way to swim to the finish line is to keep swimming with the belief of faith that I can swim through that cold water, through the storms, through the fear. I mean, imagine you're in the middle of the ocean and there's sharks and there's, obstacles. But I mean, that's what it takes to be successful. You have to be able to
Right,
go through all that. And it's tough.
right.
It's not easy because it doesn't happen on a specific timeline. It doesn't work that way. Nobody goes outside today and says, "Oh, I'm going to be in a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio or perform with Lady Gaga." It doesn't work that way. You have to keep working
Right.
at it. And when you believe in God and have good friends and good family around you supporting you, it happens on its own.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
believe people say it's chance, but it's not necessarily chance. It's chance because you did something to make it become a chance to make it happen. And you're doing it, I'm doing it, but we're doing it because we believed. And
Right,
that's
right,
the thing.
right, right.
I mean,
Well, the Bible says faith without action is dead. And so you have to believe it, because if you have faith for it, if you see it, why do you need faith for? So it's the faith that you don't see, the things that you don't see. And then you have to work at it. You have my dad used to say, you have a pencil, sharpen it. And basically
right.
what he was saying,
Yeah,
is that, you have your mind, always educate yourself, read various books and keep evolving, because
right.
if you don't evolve, you die.
Yeah, exactly. And listen, it's your life. I mean, it's all up to you. The only person who's stopping you is yourself. I mean, some people, hey, they want to go to college and that's fine. But if they're reading a math exam or they're reading their homework and they're looking at this thing and I'm like, how could I possibly finish this? Oh, this is too much. That's not the
Yeah.
mentality to have. You need to go and study. I don't care. I mean, you have some kind of problem comprehending the test, then you go and you get tutors. You study it 100 times. You do the question 100 times until you get it right. Because then when you
Exactly.
do, then you can apply yourself and pass. Or if you
Mhm.
want to be a lawyer, you want to be a musician, you face an obstacle, but you get past it. And nobody's going to do that for you other than yourself. If you don't put the work in to do it,
That
you're
part.
frozen. I mean, I was watching a video that Al Pacino was posting on YouTube, and he was talking about how there's people who are putting in 40 hours a week and then 100 hours. And the ones who want it so bad that it's the only thing they see is to succeed, they end up succeeding. That's
Mhm.
what happens.
Yes.
Everything is
Understood. Understood. I mean, life and death is in the power of the tongue. You have to speak life to yourself. You can either
right,
curse yourself, or, have life and speak life to yourself. And you have
right.
to always speak, good thoughts. You know what I mean? It's like,
Good
because
thoughts, good
if
words,
you
and
say,
good
yeah, good
deeds.
words. If you say I can do it, then you can do it. If you say I can't, it's the same way. It's the
You
same.
always have to respect
Yeah.
yourself. The number one thing I tell people is to respect themselves and love themselves. Never use words to put yourself down. You have to respect yourself and love
Mhm.
your heart and your soul. Because when you praise yourself and you say, "I'm great, I'm amazing, I could do it, I believe in myself,"
Mhm.
you could do
Yeah.
it. It's weird. I know it. It's like, how does it work that way? I mean, words of positivity take you to the top of it. It's because God and Jesus Christ are hearing what you're doing. They're watching you.
Right. Mhm.
Yeah, I don't believe in accidents. I don't believe in running in the right place at the right time. I believe it's divine intervention by
It's
God.
a
It was
divine
it was meant to
intervention.
happen.
Exactly.
It's just like walking down the street and running into somebody who was making a major a movie. I mean, you did that because you worked hard and you were trying and you put yourself out there, and you're like, when is that going to happen? And then you walk out and it's right in front of you. Right.
Yes, sir.
That's life. That's
Yes,
just
it
how
is.
life is with anything. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm a believer, and you are a believer, and that's
Yes,
the most
ma'am.
important thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to take my career to the next level. And I know I will, but the number one thing that I'm going to make sure that I'm going to do when I do that is to be able to step outside and if I have the ability to go build an entire homeless shelter, I'm going to do it. I mean, I don't need
Amen.
to go to Italy and do some crazy $50 million wedding.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
That $50 million I could take and give back to the homeless and to the homeless around in several different states. I mean,
Mhm.
that's what I'm going to do. And there are a lot of movie stars and
Good
singers
for
that do that.
you. I applaud you. Bravo, 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 bravo.
You know, money is the root of evil, guys. I mean, listen, if you get money, you give it back. You don't need it. You have a roof over your head. You have water. You have food. You have family. You have friends. You're alive. You're breathing. That money is just mere materialistic. You don't need expensive clothes. You need a few, but you need to go and take that and say, oh, there are people who really need this. So I'm going to go outside right now without even thinking and go right down the street and go feed 10 homeless people. I'm gonna go to, you know, a restaurant and go get 100 meals and go give it to them. I'm not doing anything right now. Hey, I might be living in a nice house, but it doesn't matter because they're not. You know, I'm gonna go down and go give it to them because that's just what a good person does. And
You're awesome.
that is not prominent in Hollywood. Most people just keep it to themselves, and I'm like, come on, you can't do that. You gotta, and that's why I limit who I hang around with in this business because there's not a lot of people with a good heart. So I like to find them and then work with them.
Yeah.
We're the rare breed. We're the 1%. Literally, we're the 1%. Not that many people will want to do that. But the number one
Right.
thing to be gracious for is we are, and we're gonna try our best. We will
Yeah.
do what we got to do to make them believe too, because maybe they've lost God and lost Jesus, but we want to make them believe again.
Yes, that's so good. That's so
Yes,
good. Yes, those are some wise words. What you just said, it's just, food to the soul. It's
thank you.
soothing to the heart, especially with the kind of person that I am. As I mentioned to you before, I'm a giver, but it's hard to find people that like yourself who wants to give.
Right.
People just want to take, gimme, 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 gimme,
No,
gimme.
no,
And
that's
it's all
wrong.
about
You
me, me,
know, I
me,
mean,
me, me, me,
if
me,
if
me, me,
if you're if
what I
you're in
mean? But
if you're in a
if
nice
we
house
just stop for a
traveling around the world, you don't need that. You don't need that. Those resources you can go give it to someone who needs it more than you. You're just spreading
moment.
your peace and your word to the world. I mean, you should be so grateful because you have fans who got you there. I mean, uh, celebrities going on the street and ignoring their fans. I mean, come on, they are the ones who got you there. You got to go and take a selfie
Yeah.
with them and talk to them and hey, listen to them sing or do a song or show them their headshot. I mean, pay attention. You know, I'm that kind of person who would do that. I would be so grateful. I mean, I am grateful. I would like to go give back to them and pay attention to them. I'm not going to
Yeah.
go and walk right past. I mean, come on.
Well, on behalf of the Monique Woolley Foundation, we want to say we appreciate your giving and your heart for your love and support and all that you plan to do for us on Friday, May the 29th at the NBC Seafood Restaurant in the
Join
city
us.
of Monterey Park. Okay. Now, mind you, we are in Beverly Hills. So we're bringing a little bit of Beverly Hills into Monterey Park and to create that global information and access to everyone to coming together.
Right.
A lot of wonderful people is going to be there, such as yourself, and thank you so much for inviting more beautiful people.
Yes.
We just need now to have someone to document it all. Get some journalists and to come in and to really just spread the word for us.
Right.
Mhm.
Exactly. Just one day
Yep,
at a
yep.
time, right? They
One day at a
always said
time. Yes,
that
one day at a time.
Rome was not built in one day because
That's right.
Rome is a very powerful place. I mean, it
Look
took
at me. It took me
a
10
lot
years,
to
and this is where I'm at.
get a lot of progress and
Yeah, I
press.
know, but I can do more. I
You
want to
will
do
do
more.
more, but you're doing it now. You're putting
Yeah.
in work to do more, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And we thank you so much for your help and
Thank you.
everything.
Thank you.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. What
let
a
me see
beautiful
how I
conversation.
pause the recording or stop it, and then I have to figure out how to send it to you because I have to email it to you.
Okay.
You could post it. There's a button that says pause and stop. Let me click stop.